Talent transfer can be defined as the process in which athletes make a switch from the original sport, also known as the donor sport, to a new sport, also known as the transfer sport. The idea behind talent transfer is that previously developed skills or characteristics are recycled to the transfer sport so that athletes can fast track to the top level, according to Collins and McNamara in 2018. Previous research has examined transfer of skills between sports and showed that transfer of pattern recall skills is possible across similar ball sports such as basketball, netball and field hockey, according to Abernethy et al. In 2005. This means that athletes can transfer from one sport to another to try and achieve more success. There are many campaigns which look at finding talented athletes and helping them transfer sports. These campaigns are especially helpful for minority sports who may not have a large pool of talent. Sporting Giants is a campaign which looks to identify talented athletes for handball, rowing, volleyball and canoeing. Sporting Giants requires male athletes to be a minimum of 6'3" and female athletes to be a minimum of 5'11". With the Olympics in 2012 being in London, nearly 4,000 people applied for the chance to become a sporting giant, and following a rigorous period of testing and trialling, 58 athletes were selected onto Olympic talent development programs across handball, rowing, volleyball and canoeing, according to UK Sport in 2012. Another campaign is Girls for Gold. Girls for Gold is the single most extensive female talent recruitment drive ever undertaken in Great Britain, seeking focused, powerful, motivated athletes who want to fulfill their Olympic or Paralympic ambition. Together with UK Sport and the English Institute of Sport, which is the performance pathway team, GB Canoeing has launched Girls for Gold Canoeing, the first in what will be a series of Girls for Gold campaigns, with the aim of discovering athletes who have what it takes to transfer into a new sport and compete in the Olympic Games. Transfer also happens within individual sports. One example of this is retirement. Retirement can be a massive change for athletes. Going from training every day to not training at all can be hard, especially for athletes in team sports who rely heavily on their teammates. In 1994, Taylor and Ogilvy's conceptual model of adaptation to retirement among athletes provided a foundational framework for understanding retirement transition by identifying individual, social and tertiary factors, such as the availability of support resources that influence whether an athlete experiences crisis during this transition period or is able to cope effectively. The key is to help athletes develop into well-rounded people so that their identities do not rest entirely on their sporting prowess, according to Saunders in 2018. But how are athletes supported? The number of programs that seek to assist athletes make the transition into post-athletic life, such as the International Olympic Committee Athletes Career Education Programme, concentrate on directing retiring athletes towards education, finding a new career and developing life skills. Overall, talent transfer helps less popular sports with a smaller talent pool find more talented athletes for their sport. Athletes need supporting with retirement to prevent mental health issues from such a big change in their lives, especially if players have to retire early due to injuries, which can be a big shock because they were expecting a long-lasting career.